let me ask you about the black man who is, he feels it's his responsibility to only date black women. What do you say to that man as far as?
That's the man. That's what you're supposed to do.
Okay, yeah. So, you ain't got no problem. Like
Cultural commitment.
Yeah, like
that's what you're supposed to do.
He does not, like, I would not stick my Peter into.
No bunny hopping.
Man.
None. No rice, no ice, no spice, no sand, no salsa.
I also saw on one podcast that the black woman doesn't want the black man because he has not made himself suitable to, be with the black woman. What does a black man need to be in order to get the thing that he feels like he's not getting from the black woman? Because you hear a lot of what I like, the submissiveness and the docileness from the other races.
It's ridiculous for a black man to be looking for a docile black woman, because if she became docile, she would be destroyed in this society. Do you realize how many black women are raped and molested? She got to get tough in order to protect herself. 1 out of every 4 black women are. Most of us in this room are going to marry a woman who is. She got to get tough because she ain't got no father in the house. She got to fight back. She ain't got no uncle to go to. The uncle might have been the molester. So we got to realize that our women have been through a lot. And for me, I don't have a problem with black men criticizing black women, right?
All right.
But don't do it in a historically amnesia way. Don't act like you don't know what she's been through.
Right.
Black women been raising 70% of the kids for 50 years by themselves. What you expect her to act like? She been doing your job and hers for 50 years, and you want her to get down on all fours and say, yes, massa. For what? First of all, you can't expect a black woman to go serve a white man and then come home and serve you too. There can only be one king.
Thanks.
Which one is it? Because if it's you, why she got to go for a white man?
Wow. Thanks.
So then I have to ask you,
We can't have it both ways.
Cat Williams set the internet on fire last year on Club Shay Shay, where he mentioned this year. I'm sorry, I'm already in the future, goddamn. Where he mentioned all the celebrity black actors that have the superficial, light skin black wife. They put a picture up of all the people we were talking about. And they all have like the same similar looking.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I never watched the interview fully through, but I didn't know that there was a segment where he dealt with the light-skinned white piece.
Yeah, I was like, what do you think about that? Because he showed...
It's intentional.
Is it intentional?
It's not just the actors. You can come into the black consciousness community.
Oh.
You can come into the woke world. And all the people you see on YouTube talking black talk, look at their wives. Most of them look like they could pass for Latino.
What do you feel that is?
Self-hate.
Self-hate, wow.
Let me give you something. And these are my heroes, so I'm not putting them down. Sheikh Anta Diop. Has anybody ever heard that name? No. You need to look him up. CheikHantadiop. Sheikh Anta Diop. He wrote a plethora of books that everybody needs to read. I haven't read them all yet. One of them is The African Origin of Civilization. This is the black man who snuck into the museums of Egypt and took skin off the mummies of Egypt and came up with a melanin dosage test to prove that the Egyptians had to be black based on the amount of pigmentation in their skin. He revolutionized the field of anthropology. And guess what? His wife was white. What am I saying to you? Knowledge and consciousness does not replace conditioning. You can know everything about black history, but if you have not internalized it, if you are not convicted by it, you can. And I'm not calling an ancestor that, but I'm showing you that just having knowledge of self does not preclude you from falling victim to the same types of self-hate as every other black man in the community does.
So when you see
black men are in large part light-skinned supremacists. We are biased towards lighter-skinned women. We are biased towards mixed-race women. And we are extra biased towards white women. Yes, black men, not just in America. This is global. Yeah. Black men globally, African men, due to self-hate, colonization, indoctrination, We are biased against our dark skin and brown skin women. Yes, we are.